Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matt, and we talk about beer. We talk about a lot of stuff, mostly beer reviews, which we're doing today. Yeah, got a little bit of layers up in this piece from Fox Farm Brewing. Layers. This is an India Pale Ale, Strata hopped India Pale Ale, coming at 6.5%. This was canned a bit over a month ago. You can see it right there, kind of, sort of, maybe. Anyway, this comes courtesy of my boy Corey. We're in the echoey home base. Drywall's almost done, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to start mudding and doing all that kind of fun stuff. So we'll see what's what. Label-wise, it's cool. It's what Fox Farm does. You know, that cool kind of cross pattern from the soils come the spoils, as they want to say in their cans. And as far as this beer goes, that looks big, man. Looks pretty big. Looks bigger than what you'd expect from a 6.5% alcohol by volume beer. It has a little bit of darkness to it. Now, I've talked about this previously in Fox Farm beers. More specifically, a pale ale I just did of them. Tussle, again, from Corey. I'm pretty sure they're not really messing around with a lot of brewer sugars here. They're doing pretty much all grain stuff. There's my beautiful wife walking right there. And that's why the stuff's a little bit, darker. So I can get down with that. So, yeah, a little bit darker, big, hazy, all that kind of fun stuff. It's a good nose. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely getting that hefty Strata treatment. And for me, that comes off as like almost like a tropical fruit honeydew melony, kind of coconutty kind of thing. And it definitely comes through here. It's got a nice sweetness to it because definitely comes off as a tropical fruit kind of sweetness. A little bit sweeter than like a base kind of fruity sweetness, not necessarily like getting to like confectionery sweetness. And you have that soft little kind of coconut vibes. I know it's more of a Sabro thing than anything else, but I can get that from time to time on Strata. And it just comes off as just tropical, juicy fruitiness without being overly fruity. And by tropical fruity juiciness, I mean like kind of like real fruit, not like a gummy, like fruit gum, like tropical fruit gumminess. So big blustery hops. I assume there's going to be a bittering in here, even though that there's no kind of preconceived kind of hinting of a bittering in this. Yeah, just going to dive in. Cheers, y'all. Actually, zero bittering. Well, that's zero. There's a tinge of bittering in there. It really is kind of a classic New England style drop it all bitterness, fruit juiciness kind of beer. I love my wife so much, man. She's not gonna look over. Not even gonna look at me. Anyway, but yeah, it comes off as this big, slightly undersweetened but ripened. Like it's not like an unripe kind of fruitiness. Under-ripened kind of tropical fruitiness, leaning into like a melony kind of star fruit kind of combination, kiwi kind of cantaloupe honeydew kind of mixture there. A little bit of mango, a little bit of coconut vibes, really nice mouthfeel, but you get this nice kind of grain to it too. It doesn't come off as like a just brewer sugars based kind of beer that's just like the most neutral kind of graininess possible, just so you can get a kind of ferment out of it. It comes off as not wheat-based, but a little bit of a heftier grain than you expect than what people would typically use in today's New England style IPAs. Almost like there's a little bit of like a spelty kind of thing going on there, like a little bit of something a little bit extra is what I'm trying to say. And a really nice, well done, super bomb mouthfeel IPA from pretty much one of the best breweries going, period, across the board of all styles, but definitely in the Hazie game. They're up there as one of the best ones. And that's one of the things I love about them so much is that, they're quite small. But what they do produce across the board is usually quite great, whether it be from smoked beers to lagers to hazies to stouts to mixed culture stuff. And this is definitely one of the better ones I've had. More specifically, if you kind of bring it back and go off the assumption, which I'm going off of, which I'm pretty sure is correct, that they're not really doing this kind of genera IPA. They're doing a grain-based kind of IPA and really showcasing the hops here and just doing it. Now, I don't want to say the hard way, but I guess that would be the harder way to do it. And just kind of let the grains, the hops, the mouthfeel, the water, the whole nine of it kind of come together and kind of add to the beer rather than just trying to neutralize everything and just have the hops really show what's going on. This is kind of like all facets of what beer really is, but it just happens to be a really good hazy IPA, utilizing and showcases all those bits and pieces. Yeah, thank you very much, Corey. Very delicious. So yeah, tropical fruit, and that little bit of coconut vibes. Obviously, there's always a little bit of citrus at play here, but that's really the big bulk of it for me. Just a little tinge of bitterness, just to add enough balance to it, and just a really nice mouthfeel on something that is 6.5 that drinks a little bit heftier than its ABV. One of the better IPAs I've had is really absolutely Mount Rushmore worthy. Let's put it that way. And just say, let's talk about Fox Farm down there. Have you all had Fox Farm? What has been your experience at Fox Farm? Have you been to the brewery? Have you had this beer? Have you knocked over shop towels? Have you done all the things and stuff that you'd like to do with Fox Farm? Let's talk about it down there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully see you next time. Thanks, Corey. Cheers, y'all.